Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another episode of Ramadan Reflections, brought to you by Reflection Path and the Zaytouna Primary School. Today we're going to talk about an event that has really taken a grip of the world and has affected us on a global scale. Something that many of us have never ever experienced before, and that is the spread of the coronavirus. The coronavirus came rapidly and unexpectedly, and it took a grip of the world, and it's still with us, and it's had far-reaching implications in human life that we have probably never seen before in our lifetime. And so the coronavirus has brought about a moment for us to really think and reflect and take stock of our lives, and also to ponder about the way we are leading our lives as well. When we're looking at any incident, and when we're looking at any problem that we face, we should always be solution focused. We should also always look about how can we limit the harm of this problem, and how can we be the solution for it. And one of the ways that we can do that, first and foremost, is to adhere to those rules of protection that have been stipulated, ensuring that we are not putting ourselves and others at risk, ensuring that we maintain a high level of hygiene. And this is one of the principles of Islam. The Prophet ﷺ tells us that at-tuhuru shatrul iman, that hygiene and cleanliness is an aspect of belief itself. And we know that all of our acts of worship require us to be in a state of purity and in a state of cleanliness. And so we ensure that we are maintaining those aspects of preventing the further spread of this disease. Secondly, it's to ensure that we do not become individuals who are gripped with fear and anxiety and do not move and do anything. But the Prophet ﷺ tells us, in fact, that even in the face of great calamities, that we should continue to do good. Prophet ﷺ tells us that if the final hour comes upon you and you are planting a tree, then carry on planting a tree. We should not allow anything to stop us from doing the good work that we are doing. And there is still much good that can be done. There has been a great shift onto the online platforms and technology and the digital means, which are now being used to do a lot of good. There are lots of courses online to learn about Islam and to partake in religious gatherings. That has not stopped. Allah is still there, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not limited by time or space or by any illness or anything that affects us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is still, we can still reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with our worship and our supplications, and we can still connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The key question from this is, what lesson have we learnt? What are we going to take away when this illness and this virus departs from us? And we pray that that happens very soon. And one of the things is that we make sure after this virus that we are swift. In fact, from now, we are swift in doing good deeds. I've spoken to many people and they said, I was planning on going on Hajj. I was thinking of learning this, and I was going to do that course, and I was going to visit such and such a scholar, or I was going to see my parents, etc., etc. They had great plans, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them for that. But what we see here is all of those intentions have been stopped, and those good deeds have been put on hold. And we don't know, many people who have unfortunately lost their lives. They haven't been able to give life to those great intentions they had. So a principle of doing good deeds is be swift. As soon as you think of something good that you can do it straight away. And from amongst the greatest of them is praying salah on its time, because we just do not know. And this is what the coronavirus has really taught us, is we do not know what the future holds. And it's a great saying of Sayyidina Ali karramallahu wajhul kareem. He says, the only day that you have is the day you are in now, because the past has already gone and the future is unknown as to whether it will come. And so live in the moment and make the most of the moment. And so when we look back at this situation, we will see that it brought about great and immense and drastic, far-reaching changes within our life. But what we need to ensure that we do, and human beings are amazingly resilient at doing, is to come out in a stronger, better position. It has really brought into stark focus as to what our priorities are and what is most important for us. Our children especially are a group that we need to protect and we need to spend time with, and that we need to lift out of this situation. It has had a huge effect on them. They don't get to see their friends. They're not in their normal routine. They're confined to a limited space. And so we need to ensure, especially for our children, that we spend time with them, that we give them moments of happiness and joy and attention, and that we alleviate some of the turmoil that they may be going through, inshallah. And all praise and peace be upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his family and his companions. Jazakumullah khair for watching another episode of Ramadan Reflections. Please like, share and subscribe using the social media links below.